This is Keith Schilling MMA. I want to preview the UFC Middleweight division in the year 2026 and give my prediction of who will hold the title come the end of the year. First, we got to look at the dominant champion, Hamzat Chimaev. Chimaev just won the title against Dricus du Plessis, absolutely blanked him the entire fight. Looks absolutely unstoppable when he's on his game. Now, who could actually challenge and win the title from Chimaev? Who are the top contenders? First, we got to look at the guy he beat for the title, Dricus du Plessis. Now, du Plessis had no answers for Chimaev's wrestling. However, I will say this: he has been counted out before. Maybe he can make some adjustments and he can surprise people and win the title again. Another guy I'm looking at is Nasruddin Imavov. This Frenchman is on a run. He's super well-rounded. He wins on the feet. He wins on the ground. And he's currently riding a 5-fight winning streak. We got to look at Sean Strickland as a contender. Now, Strickland's in a huge matchup against Anthony Hernandez. Hernandez has looked absolutely great. If Strickland can get that win, he's a fan favorite. He says a lot of things on social media to get attention. He can put himself right back in the title picture. Then you have Hernandez. Hernandez has this huge matchup against a former champion. Hernandez ends on a 9-fight winning streak. He fights at a higher pace than anybody. This is the guy that could seriously win the title. Now, who are some long shots? First, I'm going to look at Joe Pyfer. Pyfer is matched up against Israel Adesanya. That's the biggest matchup of his career. If he can beat the former 2-time champion, that'll move him to 7-1 in the UFC. He'll get that big promotion by beating a star like Adesanya, and he'll be in the mix probably by the end of the year. Another guy we look at is Brandon Allen. Allen is coming off a huge win over René de Ridder. I don't think a lot of people expect him to make a run, but a lot of people didn't give him any chance to beat de Ridder. He wins that fight. Maybe he can continue to put some things together, and he gets a title shot at the end of the year. And then obviously there is still de Ridder. De Ridder is a guy that in one championship, he won titles in multiple weight classes. He is beaten Robert Whitaker. He was looking good early against Brendan Allen. If he could fix that gas tank, he's big, he's strong, he's a tough out for anybody. Now, who is my wild card? My wild card is Michael Venom Page. Now, we think of him as a welterweight, but since he's in the UFC, has moved up to middleweight, he's looked great. He's 2-0. He has the striking to be a tough out for anybody. Now, who is my actual pick? Now, when you look at Chimaev, he is absolutely dominant, but the only time he has looked human is when the gas tank has gotten to him. Now, who has the gas tank that can beat Chimaev and push him? I'm going to go with Anthony Hernandez. I'm going to say Hernandez gets a title shot. He beats Chimaev. That's my pick. Who's your pick for champion come the end of 2026?